Hey everyone, it's Dr. Kelly, your holistic health and restorative medicine nurse practitioner. I want to share a little story, an analogy with you today, and I wonder if you've ever heard of this story about the baby floating down the river. It's really a good example and a good visual to think about when you think about your health. And it's something that I discuss with people on a daily basis to get them thinking a little bit differently so they can actually feel empowered and can take charge of their health while we're working to eliminate stressors, get rid of the things that are causing symptoms, so that then we can work on restoring their health and healing their body. So it's completely a process that I work very closely with people one-on-one at. But the first thing that has to happen is that you have to start thinking about your health care differently. And one, stop relying on the insurance companies. Yes, if you are paying for insurance, like I pay out of pocket 100% to have health insurance because it's required. So first thing is to get out of the mindset that the only type of health care you want to receive is if your insurance pays for it. It's absolutely the wrong mindset because insurance is reactive. You have a symptom, you go to the doctor, they'll give you a medication, they'll pay for that. But insurance doesn't pay for working closely with your doctor, like myself, to heal the body, to correct the issue, and to get you healthy again, to prevent bigger life catastrophes down the road. That's what I work on with people. So I want you to think about this little story. There's a man and a woman, and they're walking, they're taking a hike, and they're next to a river. And they're walking along the river, and one of them notices, oh my gosh, there is a baby floating down the river. And so they figure out a plan to jump in, to help each other, to rescue this baby that is just floating, if you can picture it, down the river, and before it would get far enough to be lost or to go over the edge, to go down the falls, to get in the whitewater area, whatever may be coming next within the river. And so they do it. They get out there, they work together, they grab the baby, and they bring him back to the side. Wonderful, life-saving event. Perfect. Think about that. Kind of like the way the insurance and the healthcare system works. There's an emergency, they're awesome at emergencies, and we want to use the healthcare system for those types of things. But the next thing that happens is they see another baby. There's another baby floating down the river. They're like, oh my gosh, what is happening here? That's unusual. And they go and rescue the second baby. But lo and behold, as soon as they get that baby out, they see another one, and they have to go back and rescue it. And then another one, and now the babies are coming faster, and more babies are floating down the river, and there's only these two people who are trying to save these babies from catastrophe going further down the river and dying, or having increased symptoms, or getting into real big trouble. Places where they can't reverse. But this couple cannot keep up with the demand of baby after baby after baby in the river. And so the woman says, forget it, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. She walks away. The man starts freaking out, but all these babies are floating down the river. What are we going to do? We have to save these babies. We can save these babies. This is what we need to do, and this seems right, and we're doing good, and we're helping people. But you know where she started to go? She said, I'm going upstream. I want to find out who's putting all of these babies into the river. Now pause and think about that for a minute. Who's putting the babies into the river? What is the cause? Where does it all start? Why were there so many babies in the river? They were downstream. and seeing a bad effect and trying to make a difference. But there's no way we can keep up with that type of approach. So where I work, what I do to look at holistic health is I go upstream and we stop the things that cause the symptoms, or we stop those babies from being put in the river for somebody else to catch downstream. The first time that I heard that analogy, I thought it was excellent. It's exactly what I want to do. It's exactly what I do with the people who work closely with me and why they have success. So think about that. Share this story with others, please. And if you need help and you're ready to work on the upstream work instead of feeling like you're drowning with the downstream work, or it's just not working anymore, then you check out my website, drkellyfelmer.com, and you make your first appointment. I'll see you soon.